What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Garrett with Game of the Beach. Very excited to be here with you today because once again, we're going to be jumping into a Cultist deck, but we made a couple of tweaks. Okay, we played Cultist recently, and we kind of did an old school mixed with the new school. It didn't work out as well as I was hoped, so we actually just went full new school, and I can't tell you how surprised I was by the results. Guys, grab your coffee, grab your device, and let's head on down to Game by the Beach. Welcome back once again, fellas. This is the deck that we're rocking with. It is a full spam cultist deck, which is a little bit different than we're accustomed to. We usually have the portal keeper in there to move things around and set up your board. We're not going to do that, okay? We're going to just completely go RNG, try to get nicely placed cultists in the middle, and then kind of just go from there. Level up that cultist, use all of our Harlequins and all of our Mimes on swords so we can really try and push the issue to getting to 10 stacks, as well as increase the issue for our opponent for getting stacks on his board as well. So the only thing that has talents on my board right now is Fairy of Growth, but give it a week or so and Cultist will also have talents. Can't wait for that. And for our hero, we are going to be using Gadget, but we're also doing the 2 mana equipment. Okay, so we have Sturdy Staff as well as Mana Robes. Let's jump into the first game of the morning. Make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel. We're on our road to 20,000 subscribers, so also let me know in the comments what you want to see as the 20,000 subscribers special, and let's jump right in. Jumping right back in, and here we go. We're going up against an INQUIZ, and his INQUIZ is at least a level, what, 11? Probably 11 or 12, something like that. So he's already got us on card levels. We actually had a really good spawn of a cultist right in the middle of our board. Unfortunately, it is on a debuff tile. I like the placement, but I don't like the debuff tile. And now we're just trying to find a sword. So we have our cultist, we have Mimes, we have Harlequins. I just need one sword, and we could get that cultist potentially up, you know, 2, 3, 4 stacks or something like that. But our opponent is also running sword. And he's got a level 9 sword. I've got such a vendetta against the level 9 sword because it completely changes how you play sword. And I'm jealous. That's the end of the day. I'm just jealous of it, okay? But here right now, you can see we're having a bit of trouble. We can't find a sword. We can't find a cultist. I just want a cultist next to him. We ended up spawning. It was a dryad, so I'm just going to end up copying a couple of cultists just so that we don't die. I don't like that play, except that I do to prevent us from dying. And then we get a cultist right in the middle, and as soon as we get that cultist, I'm like, guys, all right, I'm ready. Let's level him up as much as possible. And as soon as we get him nice and ranked up, all we need is to find a sword. We still have not found a single sword in this game. And you look at our opponent, he's got a level 4 INQUIZ. He doesn't have any swords on his board. He's just kind of hanging out. And there is our sword. So I'm going to spam out all the swords. You can see I was distracted by all the swords. I was too excited, so I didn't hit my gadget. And we have Mimes that we can use. You can see here I'm going to end up spamming Mimes with my blue swords, which I think is a really good opportunity. But we also have a bunch of units on our board. This is kind of where you guys say I play sword wrong. And I don't know what else I would do. I understand I have too many units on my board, so sword is going to be it's going to be difficult to rank up one specific unit because there's like 7 units on my board rather than just like 1 or 2. But I don't know what I would have ranked out instead. I don't know what, you tell me in the comments, what else could I have done? Should I rank out cultist? I feel like since we don't have portal keeper or anything like that, if I merge out cultists, I might never get them back. So I want to, you know, I'd rather just merge my swords and try and find them kind of generically like that. But at this point, we've still got 4 swords on our board. 4 swords on my board. It sounds like a tongue twister. But they're all attack swords. So I'm going to end up merging one out just to try and get some movement on our board here. We ended up getting a rank 4 Dryad. We have a T and a rank 5 Cultist. This is where we're already thriving. No Portal Keeper. Our board looks near perfect, as if we had set it up accordingly, right? As if this deck had Portal Keeper in it, but we don't. The only problem is that we're not stacking our cultists as well as we would like. And you can see on our opponent's board, he now has an attack sword to where he's going to be coming down and ranking us down ever so often, which is definitely going to be a little bit of a pain. But I'm trying to spam. You can see as soon as I saw that he has INQUIZes, I spammed away. I've actually got a 4 stack on his Dryad right there, which obviously doesn't really do much, but just kind of funny to see. But I'm liking our board. Either way, I like our board. We're just trying to find some swords. I'm going to rank that out right there. He already had his shield up, so that didn't really do a whole lot. And, yeah, we've got Dryads here, so we might as well just start ranking some of these out. And I'm actually going to get that middle cultist up to 5 as well. So we've got 2 ranked 5 cultists right in the middle, which is exactly where you want them. And we're actually taking things out quicker than him. Check it out. We took that tamer out immediately, and he's being a little bit slow. I'm really, really curious if this deck could be legit when Cultist gets talents, because it's actually really, really solid right now. Like I said, I pushed out a video for Cultist recently, and it was more of a video of like, hey, let's play Cultist, it's going to be fun. Let's see how we do. How does it work in the new meta without the talents, yada, yada, yada. This is a video of this deck actually works. This Cultist deck is good, okay? And I recommend that you try it, which is not all of my videos. If you guys are longtime subscribers, you know that it's not always the fact that that the decks that I show off actually work. So don't mind that at all. So right now, all we're doing is trying to find swords. He's continuously coming down and ranking us down. We're going to do a couple of Dryads here. We got a couple of rank 3 Dryads, rank 1 Dryads. We're just going to rank out. Now we've got more rank 3 Dryads. I'm just going to move that middle rank 3 because we're still trying to get a cultist there, which would complete our second tier. But either way, we're in pretty decent shape. And because we're rocking sword, our man is so hesitant to get other INQUIZes on his board because he knows that I can hit him with stacks. However, at the same time, he's just got his awakened sword sitting on his board. 2 different types, both types of awakened swords. So he doesn't have to do anything. This is the difference between 9 and an 8 sword. He doesn't have to do literally anything, and that INQUIZ is going to get stacked to 10 in no time. I really wish that Warlock had hit one of his swords rather than his INQUIZ. I think that's the second time Warlock hit one of his swords, is what it is. But we're still just chugging along. We've got another spot. There is our cultist. We now have a completed 2 Ts. We could actually pretty much get to a completed 3 Ts. And there he goes spamming. So I really wish I had something that I could do. I've got little to no mana. I don't have any swords currently. We actually ended up getting our original middle cultist up to 6, which is amazing. I don't typically do that. I'm not usually able to do that, so don't mind that at all. But I cannot believe how well Cultist is hanging on against this INQUIZ deck, to where this deck that he's playing, aside from the Trickster, he's playing one of the best decks in the game. Absolutely. Okay, the best deck in the game, one of the best decks in the game, I should say, because, you know, it's never just the one, is his exact deck, but with a high-level Zeus. That's it. I play his exact deck, but with Gadget. I think it's a little bit better than Trickster. But now we've got 3 Ts. We both took out that Monkey King before it hit, so love that. And we're kind of just hanging at this point. We're not going to have a ton to be able to spam. If we find a couple of swords, that'd be great. But at this point, I'm just going to kind of rank out my corners. I don't know where I'm at in terms of stacks for swords. You can see that most of the middle cultists are stacked, but you don't know where they're at. I'm assuming they're around like 4 or 5. You can actually tell that where they are when he comes down and ranks them down. He's got a couple of INQUIZes spammed right there, so I'm going to spam one right there as well. Going to keep on doing Dryads, level up some of our Dryads here, keep hitting our Gadget as soon as I remember, because I was playing on the couch. There's our Gadget. I guess it's an active ability, so it doesn't really matter. We got another sword right there. I think we're going to rank it out, even though he doesn't have any other INQUIZes on his board. You can see he's already stacked. He's got 3 rank 4 pretzels. Can anybody confirm? Somebody said at one point that you really want to get a rank 5 Pretzel. That's when Pretzel shines. Can anyone else confirm that? He almost got switched by Bedlam right there. So we're still outputting more damage than him, which I'm a little bit surprised about, because you would think once he got to 10 stacks, he would be outputting more damage. I thought maybe we would be able to hang in there before he got to 10 stacks. But after, I'm surprised. He's only got, so stacks on sword, I should say. But stacks for INQUIZ is actually really, really low. I don't think we were able to hit him. Maybe we did. He doesn't have the orb next to his name, so maybe we hit him, guys. Let me know. Can I go back? Can I rewind? I think we might have hit him. And there is the game. Hit him with a good game. So he's at about 2,000 crit, which is significantly less than mine. But his equipment is way better. Level 12 spear, which is great. Level 10 chainmail, which is really, really good. And it's got Kingdom of Light. His spear does not have Kingdom of Light. As you know, my equipment, level 1, level 2, level 1. And as for his INQUIZ, level 11 versus a level 9 cultist. I would think if you guys saw this matchup, you would think INQUIZ would take it. INQUIZ would win. And I would probably agree with you. But cultist, guys, it's actually pretty sweet. Try this deck out. You do not have to have a level 9 sword. You do not have to have a high level cultist. Mine's only level 9. Give it a go. It's actually really, really fun. I'm going to be playing this deck a significant amount this week. Remember, it's part of the faction blessing, so it's getting extra critical damage, so maybe that's the difference. But guys, that is going to be the end of this YouTube video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll check you guys out in tomorrow's video.